Hi, welcome to our brand new Microsoft Azure Fundamental AZ 900 Practice Questions 2022. In this video, we are going to discuss all the dummy questions of Microsoft Azure 900 exam. I am your host Kushal Mehta, and let's get started. Question 119. You plan to create about 10 custom virtual machines to develop your web application. These virtual machines are a combination of Windows-based virtual machines with the same configuration and Linux machines with the same configuration. What should be used to streamline the deployment of these instances? And the options are: Option 1, Azure Load Balancer. Option 2, Azure Web Apps. Option 3, Azure Skill Sets. Option 4, Azure Traffic Manager. And the correct answer is Option 3, Azure Skill Sets. Explanation. Option 3 is the correct answer. Azure Skill Sets allows you to create and manage groups of VMs. Load balancing is achieved by automatically increasing or decreasing the number of VM instances according to demand or a predefined schedule. Option 1 is incorrect. Azure Load Balancer is incorrect because it is used to forward traffic to network layer backend virtual machines. Option 2 is incorrect. Azure Web Apps is used to host the application. Option 4 is incorrect. Azure Traffic Manager is used for DNS to improve application responsiveness and reduce the time it takes to deliver content by forwarding customers to Azure endpoints. Question 120. Your company is planning to purchase an Azure support plan. The main reason for this choice is to have access to a dedicated team from Azure to provide architectural support to the company and your new Azure environment creation. Which support plan should you choose to gain access to this? And the options are: Option 1, Standard. Option 2, Basic. Option 3, Developer. And Option 4, Professional Direct. And the correct answer is Option 4, Professional Direct. Explanation. Option 4 is the correct answer. Only Professional Direct Advisory Support provides architectural support for Azure environments. This plan provides access to Azure support guidance based on publicly available best practice documentation for Microsoft Azure and information from the Azure forums. ProDirect Advisor support users based on their access to Microsoft-related documentation. Microsoft Azure support engineers and Microsoft Azure product groups. Question 121. You are building an application using a virtual machine in Azure. Security requirements include protecting your website from attacks and generating detailed reports in the event that an attack does occur. Which is the best solution to meet the above requirements? And the options are: Option 1, Azure Firewall. Option 2, Network Security Group. Option 3, Azure Information Protection. Option 4, DDoS Protection. And the correct answer is Option 4, DDoS Protection. Explanation. Option 4 is the correct answer. DDoS Protection is correct because it provides protection against DDoS attacks. It protects your website from a variety of malicious attacks and produces detailed reports on these attacks. Option 1 is incorrect. Azure Firewall is incorrect because Azure Firewall is a cloud-based managed network security service that protects Azure virtual network resources. Option 2 is incorrect. The Network Security Group is incorrect. It is used to filter network traffic to and from Azure resources in an Azure virtual network that has the Network Security Group. Option 3 is incorrect. Azure Information Protection is incorrect because it is a cloud-based solution that helps organizations classify documents and emails by applying labels and can help to protect them. Question 122. You are trying to build a predictive analytics model that uses historical user behavior data. Which service should you use? And the options are: Option 1, Azure Machine Learning. Option 2, Azure Synapse Analytics. Option 3, Azure Functions. Option 4, Azure Cognitive Services. And the correct answer is option 1, Azure Machine Learning. Explanation. Option 1 is the correct answer. Azure Machine Learning is a development platform for coding machine learning. Developers and data scientists can take advantage of a variety of experiences to build, train, and deploy machine learning models faster. You can use this to build a predictive analytics model that uses past user behavior data. Option 2 is incorrect. Azure Synapse Analytics is incorrect because it is an Azure analytics service that combines both big data analytics and an enterprise data warehouse. This cannot be used for predictive analytics model. Option 3 is incorrect. Azure Functions is an event-driven serverless computing platform that can solve complex orchestration problems. You can use this to develop serverless applications. Option 4 is incorrect. Azure Cognitive Services allows you to incorporate mechanisms such as image identification into your applications from APIs without any machine learning expertise. Question 123. You plan to build an enterprise data warehouse in Azure to perform business data analysis. The requirement is to build an integrated environment that supports the development of end-to-end analytical solutions. Which service should you use for this? The options are option 1, Azure Machine Learning. Option 2, Azure Synapse Analytics. Option 3, Azure Database for PostgreSQL. And option 4, Azure SQL Data Warehouse. And the correct answer is option 2, Azure Synapse Analytics. Explanation. Option 2 is the correct answer. Azure Synapse Analytics is a data analytics platform that combines data integration and enterprise data warehousing and big data analytics. It is possible to build a data warehouse that can be used for BI and machine learning by integrating data collection, exploration, preparation, and management. Azure Synapse Analytics meets your requirements by significantly reducing the time it takes to develop your project with an integrated experience that supports the development of end-to-end analytics solution. Option 1 is incorrect. Azure Machine Learning is incorrect because it does not provide enterprise DW services. Azure Machine Learning is a development platform for coding machine learning. Option 3 is incorrect. Azure Database for PostgreSQL is a relational database service based on open source Postgres database engine. It is not used to build a data warehouse. A database is a fully managed service that can handle mission-critical workloads with predictable performance, security, high availability, and dynamic scalability. Option 4 is incorrect. Azure SQL Data Warehouse is a petabyte-scale MPP analytics data warehouse built on SQL Server and running as part of the Microsoft Azure Cloud Computing Platform. However, Azure Synapse Analytics is an older version of Azure Synapse Analytics. Question 124. You are building an application using Azure and you need a service that sends push notifications from the backend. Which solution is best to achieve this? And the options are option 1, Azure App Service. Option 2, Azure Notification Hubs. Option 3, Azure SignalR Service. Option 4, Azure Cognitive Search. And the correct answer is option 2, Azure Notification Hubs. Explanation. Option 2 is the correct answer. Azure Notification Hubs is a service that sends push notifications to any platform, even from the backend. Option 1 is incorrect. Azure App Service makes it easy to create high-performance cloud-based web apps. Option 3 is incorrect. Azure SignalR Service makes it easy to add real-time web capabilities. Option 4 is incorrect. Azure Cognitive Search deploys search tools as a fully managed service. Question 125. Your company wants to use cloud storage to manage their data. What are the correct formats for Azure Storage Data Services? Please select two correct formats. The options are option 1, block. Option 2, blob. Option 3, table. Option 4, file. Option 5, archive. And the correct answer is option 2, blob, and option 4, file. Explanation. Option 2 is the correct answer, as your blob storage can store blob type data. Blob storage is optimized by storing large amounts of unstructured data, such as text and binary data. Option 4 is the correct answer, as your files saves data in a file format. A fully managed file share is provided in the cloud that can be accessed via the industry standard server message block protocol or the network file system protocol. Question 126. Please select the appropriate option to fill in the following blank. Dash is the big data analysis service for machine learning. And the options are option 1, Azure Databricks. Option 2, Azure Function. Option 3, Azure App Service. Option 4, Azure Application Insights. And the correct answer is option 1, Azure Databricks. Option 1 is the correct answer. Azure Databricks is a fast, easy to use Apache Spark based big data analytics service designed for data engineering. Option 2 is incorrect. Azure Functions is an event driven serverless computing platform. Option 3 is incorrect. Azure App Service is a fully managed, fast building, deploying, and scaling service for web applications. Option 4 is incorrect. Azure Application Insights is a feature of Azure Monitor, an application performance management service. This service allows you to monitor running applications and automatically detect performance anomalies, and use built-in analytics tool to view what your users do on your app. Thank you for watching this video. Please do not forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Buy our premium AZ bundle with 90% off. Check link in the description.